Hello and welcome to today's exercise of the day video. Today we're doing the crab, which is one of our rolling exercises. You might have already done my rolling like a ball video, so if you have, then it's going to be similar to that same kind of movement. I'm going to do today's mini warm-up seated facing you, but when I come to do the exercise, I'm going to sit at the front of my mat. So I've got lots of room to roll back. You might want to do the whole thing sat in the front of your mat. That's entirely up to you. So I'm going to start placing my feet flat on the floor. I can start with them together, step my heels out, step my toes out. So I've got that lovely alignment, hip distance apart. Looking down my legs, they should be, as you see, feet, knees, hips in a line. I'm going to do some little shoulder shrugs and neck stretches before we do anything else. So I'm going to shrug my shoulders up to my ears and roll to my back. Let's do that. See if we can ease out any tension we might be feeling in our shoulders. Take some lovely deep breaths in and out while we're doing it. One more. And I want you to leave those shoulders back and down. Let's do some neck stretches. We're going to inhale here. Exhale to turn our head one way. Let's inhale. Exhale to nod your chin, do a little semicircle stretch. Come up the other side and inhale. Exhale to tip it back that way. So again, we want to ease out any tension we might be feeling in our neck. Do those lovely deep breaths in and out. One more each way. So bring your head back to the centre, keeping those shoulders back and down. Take a moment just to think about your abs and your pelvic floor. You want that light engagement. Place your hands lightly behind your thighs. We're going to inhale as we rock off our sit bones, just tilting back slightly. Exhale to come back up. So we start looking directly forward as we do that tilted motion back. My eyes are looking through the gap in my knees towards my toes. Exhale to come back up. As you slide back, you can let your hands, as you tilt back, you can let your hands slide down the backs of your thighs if that's what feels comfortable. Two more. Just warming up through our spine, getting everything gently moving. I'm going to come to the end of your mat now, if you're not already there. So I'm going to show you how my feet are going to be before I get there. We're going into crab, so our legs are basically going to look a little bit like a crab. So we're going to sit with our legs crossed and we're going to hold onto our feet, not our toes. Okay, so holding onto our feet. I'm going to do that at the end of my mat. So starting with my legs crossed, I take my hands out, hold onto my feet. I'm resting on my heels. I'm going to inhale as I roll back, exhale to come up. Now we're aiming to come up to a balanced position. So there is a gap, or a couple of inches, between my heels and the mat. Don't worry if you do come back up and you're coming back to your heels. Sometimes it can take a couple of goes just to find that balancing point. So crab, like all of the rolling exercises, is really good for mobility of the spine, but it is our core strength that keeps us in this balanced position. And sometimes that can take a little bit of practice. We inhale to roll back, exhale to come back up to that seated position. Let's do three more. I didn't know about you, I just got off on a very jaunty angle there. Don't worry about it, just bring yourself back to the middle and have another go. Well, I said three more, didn't I? But how about we sneak in an extra couple, optional? Last one. And when you're finished, bring your feet down. Stretch those legs out. I want you to roll all the way down to your mat, taking your arms overhead or out to the side if that's more comfortable. Legs stretched way in front of you and take some lovely deep breaths in and out here in a full body stretch. Then if you haven't already done so, take those arms out into a T position. Place your feet flat on the floor, knees to ceiling. Lock those feet together and those knees together for a moment. Then I want you to drop your knees out to either side, pressing the soles of the feet together. Letting those knees drop out to either side in our frog's leg stretch. And as much as possible, just letting everything sink down into the mat. Take some lovely deep breaths in and out here. We're going to come back up to a seated position. You might want to slide your hands under your lower back and then press down into your lower back to bring yourself up. But if not, come up to seated in whichever way is most comfortable for you. I hope you have enjoyed today's exercise of the day, and I hope you will join me again another day. Thank you.